All right, that's the second statement from the Home Minister in the past 1 hour. He's repeated now that it was a Hyundai i20 car. Now, there was another car with a HR26, which is a Gurgaon number plate, which has also been destroyed. But the Home Minister, who has just been briefed by the Commissioner of Police as well as the Chief of the Special Cell just a few minutes ago, has reiterated that for the second time that this was a Hyundai i20 car. He's reiterated that all angles of investigation are open, but he has not commented on this being a terror attack. He has indicated that confirmation is still awaited from the FSL team on the cause of the explosion, which would mean that either the immediate local testing, in situ, on the spot testing that has been done with the handheld chemical devices, which are available to both the police and the FSL, either that has been inconclusive, or that if a conclusion has been drawn, it has been made that the release into the public domain can wait a little bit longer. Now, there can be significant reasons why, if you have a conclusion drawn what has happened, you would not want to share every bit of specific information in the public public domain. Understandable, but not ruling out nor confirming anything at this point of time. We are 3 hours in, so a lot of care and caution is being taken. Now, the Home Minister is headed to the site where he will be arriving. It's going to be a few minutes where he is going to survey the site. Now, our reporters are there. The deployment of teams has been very urgent. We've just seen in the last half an hour the UP ATS show up. I'm being told by my correspondent in Jammu that people are being sent from J&K as well to Delhi to join this investigation, whatever that investigation indeed might be. Now, there is a particular number, car number that is being now put out, and I'm being told that the Delhi police is in conversation with the Haryana police, because at least one of the cars, if not the car, which is the Hyundai i20, and in fact, I'm told that the Gurugram Police Commissioner Vikas Arora has now reached the Delhi-Gurugram border. So, I don't know whether he's going to head to the site as well. It would almost seem so. That's the FSL team. So, the FSL team has the ability to conduct in situ chemical analysis. Now, whether, like I said, if a conclusion has been drawn from that analysis, then it's been inconclusive, or if a conclusive result has come from the analysis and the result is negative for the known high explosives, then they are just trying to be sure by taking several other samples. Or it could be that yes, is indeed they don't know what it is, in which case the samples will have to be taken to a laboratory for finer chemical analysis, which also can be done. Now, the Home Minister says that he is going to reconvene a meeting in the morning after the briefing that he's received. There you have it. He's arrived at the blast site on the right side of your screens. These are slightly deferred visuals that you're watching on your screens of the Home Minister now inspecting what has taken place. Now, I have to draw some conclusions, and the conclusions can only be reflected from what I can see. I am not privy to the information that has been given by the Commissioner of Police to the Home Minister. I am not privy to the information the Home Minister has communicated to the Prime Minister. But what is patently obvious is that the police officers in charge, which is the Commissioner of Police and the DCP of the Special Cell, they have felt confident that it is not a safety risk for the Home Minister to visit the site within 2 hours of an explosion taking place. If there was a concern of a safety risk which can happen, because in the past, when terror attacks have taken place in Delhi, there have always been serial blasts. It's never been just one. 2005, 2008, all serial blasts. So, there is one indication coming in that the police are reasonably confident that the immediate site is sanitized, that there is no risk to the investigating agencies and in fact to the life and limb of the Home Minister himself, who is walking in a place where a massive explosion has resulted in fatalities. Now, what you are seeing on the left side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, is indeed the remnants of a cylinder. That is a cylinder that has not exploded. So, please be cautioned that there were auto rickshaws and other cars there who would also have had potentially CNG in them, the auto rickshaws for sure. So, the remnants of that cylinder is not the cause of the explosion, because that cylinder, while it might be charred, is intact. So, let us open this up. Joyita is still with us, Sumit Peet joining us on the broadcast, Mr. Meena is there, and General Dwivedi is still with us. Mr. Meena, let me come back to you. In order for the Commissioner of Police to visit the safety of the investigation teams and to clear a visit from the Home Minister, obviously the Commissioner of Police is feeling confident at this point of time that the immediate vicinity at least is sanitized and it's safe for the people working there and for the Home Minister to visit. Meena ji.
In fact, before visiting any dignitary, the area is sanitized. Now a lot of time has passed. Police might have checked each and every place surrounding, then only they can clear, yes, it is any dignitary can visit, any official authority can visit that place. So they must have sanitized whole area, not only that particular place, whole area security they might have ensured. Then only our Home Minister, Honorable Home Minister can visit. And not only that, a lot of officers have come, NSG team have come, everybody is there. So they have already sanitized. That's why there is no threat at present, at particular.
Fingers crossed, because yes, you can see the dog squads that are there. So, like I said, one has to draw the conclusion that the senior officials, after having had about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to analyze the situation, are confident that an existing threat is not existing on the site, both for the teams that are conducting the investigation, but the FSL teams that are coming in, which are more have to conduct a scientific investigation. They are not the first responders, and for them to clear the visit of the Home Minister there, they would have to be very confident. In fact, Mr. Meena, they would have to be exceedingly % confident that if Mr. Amit Shah is being brought to a site where a blast has taken place 2 hours ago, that there is no further risk. It would be more than, literally % confident. There can be no mistake in this case.
Yes, it is ensured by police that they have to make proper area security, place security. They must have checked everywhere. They must have put barricades, all places. They might have checked. They must have, like dog squad has come, AST, anti-sabotage check must have been conducted everywhere. Then only Honorable Home Minister is visited, and they might have given green signal. There's no threat to Honorable Home Minister, and then he's visiting that place.
Okay, so let me put that thought to General Dwivedi. General Dwivedi, less than 3 hours later, the Home Minister is on the site. Now, of course, he is available nearby, but the last thing you would want is to bring your Commissioner of Police and all your top officers, including none other than the Home Minister, onto a site where you are suspecting that further activity might take place. So, it seems that the Commissioner of Police is pretty confident by the investigation that has happened, the prima facie chemical analysis, whatever, that they feel that the site is secure.
Yes, absolutely, Rishabh, because in such cases, there is a zero error. That means it is 100% secure, and that's why they have, allowed the Home Minister to come on the spot. Even the senior police officers are there. So that means that one definite take is that it is absolutely sanitized, and there's no fear of any kind of a danger. Point number one. The second point is that I think they must have zeroed on to the, broadly as to what the exact blast have been. Well, further analysis will give out, but I think the preliminary investigation point out that this could be just a standalone blast, may not be high explosive, but the point is that when we are joining the dots, it's obvious that there is no danger in this area have been sanitized, and they will put the information together, because it's not only information coming from the blast site, there are a lot of electronic intelligence is there, the other agencies are working, so they will be able to kind of get the overall picture. And I think prima facie it appears that this could be a standalone blast. There's no further danger around, and that's why they have allowed the home.
Okay, twist in the tail. Twist in the tail. Joyita, if I don't want to be in the shoes right now in a horrible situation, because people have died. Whatever has happened, one way or the other, something nasty has taken place. But to sign off a waiver for the Home Minister to come and visit a place where an explosion has taken place, a mysterious, causes unknown explosion has taken place less than 2 hours ago, and invite him and the Commissioner of Police and other senior people to the same place, means that somebody is taking their neck out, that the place is absolutely safe.
Yeah, they would have had to sanitize the place. And for that, I was just reading on X that, one TV channel's reporter was touching the car that exploded and was showing. I mean,
that's not a smart move now, yeah.
So the whole thing is that then I hope the sanitization and the cordoning of the area is also foolproof. Well, of course, apart when you are taking the Home Minister of the country to that area, to that blast site, inside I think less than 2 hours or something of the incident, let's hope that they have been able to sanitize the place. You have to sanitize the place. And why are they even allowing reporters to come anywhere near the?
I can tell you that. Well, I can tell you that entire place is now been the yellow line barricaded. So we are nowhere near the incident. We haven't been, other than the eyewitnesses who have recorded most of the visuals. But if indeed what you're saying, that if somebody has gone in and jumped literally to the car for the sake of recording a video, that's not a pleasant thing to do. I have some information to share with you, and this is important information because it pertains to this Hyundai i20 car. Now, the initial information that is being given to me, that the Delhi police has sent a squad to coordinate with the Haryana police. This is specifically Gurugram, which is right across the border. They have identified the car is registered to Nadeem Khan. This Nadeem Khan, we are being told, has been taken into custody for questioning. Our sources are telling us that in the questioning he is indicated that he sold the car 1.5 years ago to an individual residing in the Okhla area of Delhi. This is the latest information that is coming on. I have sad information to share as well. The LNJP hospital has released a list of the dead and injured. At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead bodies are yet to be identified. And you can imagine some of the bodies are not in a position to be identified other than through DNA analysis. But the number of casualties is now at 28. So 28 casualties, of which there are 8 confirmed dead, 20 who are injured. And as I mentioned, the fatalities of the people who are dead are yet to be identified. One fatality has been identified as an individual from Amroha in UP who has lost his life. I'm not naming the individual because the police will obviously have to inform the family first. But of the 8 dead, only 1 body has been identified. Generally, somebody would be carrying a wallet or some papers identification on them. You always have a debit card or an Aadhaar card or something. The fact that nothing can be recovered to identify them readily is indicating the nature of the blast that has happened. But as I mentioned, we are torn here, and I'm sure the investigators are also torn on what happens, because on one side we have the Home Minister on location, which means that the location is sanitized and safe. That's not an easy conclusion to draw in a place where there is a metro line, there is drains, there are dustbins, malba, cars on the road that are in a charred condition. To sign off on that is not an easy thing to do. Well, here we are. Let me get Sumit in. Sumit, so there is an information vacuum for sure, and we are being advised, and I'm taking the advice seriously, not to leap to a conclusion. The Home Minister has spoken out not once but twice within the scope of an hour. He's on the spot, and I can't help but underline it. I'm sorry to say, but the stupidest thing to do for the Delhi police would be to say that let's take senior leaders like the Home Minister on the spot if we are not absolutely sure what has happened. So that won't be a smart thing to do. So there is some, at least, confidence in the senior police of Delhi that this particular area is sanitized. There's no threat to the life and liberty of anybody over there. Sumit.